It's time for Sunday brunch. We've got one of our favorites here, Julie Yoder, and she's making something that would be a healthy start to your brunch on a Sunday. And if you don't, maybe you haven't made brunch yet today, you're thinking what to do, Julie's got an idea for us. What are we making?
Okay, so this is a lean ham and cheese quiche, and I use turkey ham instead of regular pork ham.
Turkey ham? I didn't know they made turkey ham.
They do. If you have a hard time finding it, which sometimes it is difficult to find, I will substitute Canadian bacon. So.
Okay.
So what I did is I took a cup of cottage cheese,
All right.
a teaspoon of Dijon mustard,
All right.
half a teaspoon of hot sauce, and some Parmesan cheese, a quarter cup, and I blended it in the food processor. You can kind of see
so it
that.
gives it that little, it looks really creamy.
Creamy, yeah, because I don't want lumps in my quiche.
Like you would get with cottage cheese.
Right, exactly.
All
so
right.
this adds the extra cream and adds extra moisture into the eggs too.
Okay, and I wasn't sure that was the cheese, but it is cheese.
Yeah, it's cheese. A cup of egg beaters. So put a cup of egg beaters in there.
All right.
So I just kind of blend that up a little bit till that's combined.
It's a different consistency than what you might expect in some quiches. Sorry, Julia, throwing the recipe around here. But some quiches can be a little bit not as creamy as that.
Yeah.
Have more.
This will help make it creamy. Then this is 8 ounces or a cup of turkey ham that I've kind of sauteed to brown it up a little bit.
All right, I thought you sauteed it. It looked like it had a little bit of a
color
to it. Yeah, crunch.
And then I sauteed a half of a red bell pepper.
All right.
I put that in there.
It smells good already too, since you've already done some prep on these ingredients.
And so then this is 4 slices of the Sargento provolone reduced calorie cheese.
Got to add more cheese. Quiche is never good without enough cheese,
yeah,
right?
it has to have cheese in it, but it's just,
You're doing it healthy cheese,
Doing
right?
a
A way to
healthier
make it
version.
just a little bit better for us. We don't feel as guilty.
And this is just 5 scallions diced.
All right, and then what do you do?
So then we mix this up in here. And then I pre-baked a pie shell. So you just take your pie shell, you can get the roll-out kind in the freezer section, roll it out, bake it off, so it's kind of a browned look to it.
Go.
And then this is just going to pour in that pie shell, and we're going to bake that for 45 minutes.
Oh wow! So people need to know quiche is pretty easy. It's not that tricky. It might sound like it is, but it's pretty easy. And you usually have some of the ingredients at home already.
Exactly, and you can pre-do this ahead of time. So on Easter, if you want to do this the night before, keep this until the next morning, cover it, and then throw it in your pie shell the next morning and bake it for 45 minutes while you're getting ready, and then you have it right before church.
Yeah, and then so if you have a little gathering afterwards, you already have something all ready to go, simple, easy to do.
Exactly.
Wonderful. Well, we will check back in with Julie in just a little bit. Again, if you'd like the recipe for this ham and cheese quiche, of course, it's online at KJRH.com.